Canish, Ryan, Urban, Hayes, Wall. We have St. Patrick's Day, Christian Brothers School. We would like to introduce the girls' team. We are starting with St. Patrick's. Marcus Buckley, Robert Buck, Leo Hurley, Andrew Lynch, James Nolan, Paul McDonald, Ian O'Connell, John Captain is Michael Sullivan, Jamie Murray, Jack Courtney, Owen Padua, joint captain is Isaac Kramer, Dominic Terry, Alan Brown, Paul Raymond, Anthony Moon, Mohammed Fashmar, Oscar O'Flynn, Daniel Queen, James McDonald, Oliver Barrett, Calvin Corcoran, Killian Farley, Darrell O'Donoghue, Dean Corcoran, Ian Hennessy McGuffin, Jack Hennessy McGuffin, Ilya Diaz, Aaron Diaz, Sean Kiley, and Sanchez Sienko. And the boys from Christian Brothers, starting with Michael O'Sullivan, Alex Payne, Thomas Kelly, James Ericks, Leland Deaney, Harry French, Julian Freeman, Isaac Kennedy, Ryan McCarthy, Arthur O'Leary, Henry Hussey, Billy Hogan, Rowan Buckley, Luke Warren, Hugo Daly, Liam Scannell, Killian Cotter, Darrell McKenna, Peter Sheehan, Harry Murphy Cullinan, Simon Mills, Kenny Wayne, Andrew Post, John Yang, Wayne Chin, Dustin Chin, Jack Dolan, Christopher Kelly, Harry O'Mahony, Killian Powell, and Pat McLaughlin. Your referee for today's game is Michael Collins and Ballycutty. Our ball boys are coming from Montreal National School and the Oakmars from Landmark Community College. So as soon as you're ready, please might get in for the toss-up game. Remain honorable.
ready to go. Michael Collins, well-known inter-county referee from down west Clonakilty way, has thrown the ball in. The finalists in the Urban H1 are St. Patrick's, Gardiner's Hill and CBC Christians just down the road a little bit. And it's St. Patrick's take the initiative with the first attack and they drive it in towards the city end. Out comes the full-back for CBC, or the cornerback trying to clear it. It's 13 aside, 20 minutes per half here. St. Patrick's still attacking, CBC trying to break up the attack. A lot of players around the sliotar now. It's hard for anyone to gather and get a strike. St. Pass have it again momentarily, with CBC break that attack again, and the ball goes in off of St. Patrick's stick and goes wide. St. Patrick's mostly in green and black is their trim today. CBC mostly in red with bits of black and yellow. Now the puck out, well taken by St. Paz. Over a shocked Kieran O'Connell and getting an attack, moving, racing across is over in the, that's Jamie Murray. Jamie hand passes it across. It's almost gathered, eventually is gathered by St. Paz, and it's pucked in towards the goals. Dangerous ball in front of the goal, and it's cracked to the back of the net. A good attack there and cracked to the back of the net. I think it was Isaac Kramer finished that one off his left to put St. Paz into an early lead with just over a minute late. Have CBC got an answer? The puck out comes out. St. Paz half gathered again. CBC with a chance to clear. They don't do so. And that's the St. Paz centre forward. A tall figure of Oran's going through. Hand passes across. It's in front of the goal. And the defender is forced to it, and yes, a foul committed there by Oran Tadjoa as he tried to regather that ball, and rightly so, a free out for CBC. Coolawan, ex-Sculfordy, Ghanaian score force, ex-CBC, Tasha Lewis of Clayhesha force. Iver a shave for St. Patrick's, gathering the ball under pressure, hitting it neatly off his left in towards the full forward position. Beautiful work there, not the most beautiful puck after. I think this will bounce wide on the far side, and wide it goes with St. Patrick's, showing some nice touches in the early moments. But as I said a moment ago, it's very early. CBC have yet to settle down. Long puck out from them, going past the half-back line, but there was a foul being committed by a defender there. It will be a free for Sculfordy Gnafa. Iver Shea, Cormac MacDonald, being told by referee Michael Collins where this free must be taken from. He looks towards his forwards and he stands well back from it. And they're all gathered in, there's nobody out in the wings. He lifts, he strikes, that's a mighty long ball, dropping in inside, it's broken down, should be St. Paz, indeed it is, but will they make it pay? Nicely off the left, but to the right and wide ball, so Fallon and score. Cool the Vine. It's Sculfordy, Ghanaian score force like CBC. In fact, up to now CBC haven't attacked, maybe they will now. Here they come, chance, nicely gathered but dropped again. Gathered at the second attempt and they're racing towards goal. Tall player racing in, bouncing the ball on the sliotar, hitting it low, shot in the grip and level the game up. First attack, first goal. Both teams are more or less done the same thing. Both have scored with their first attack. We played 3.5 minutes. Good hurling here so far. The puck out is taken. Tadjoa gathers and he puts it on his hurley. He's shouldered hard, but he gathers it at the second attempt, and he is a big strong young man and he's breaking through now. Laying it off, will it work out? Maybe. Oh, nice bit of work there, nicely gathered and poked off the left, but again, will St. Paz regret these wides? Yet another wide. They have 3 or 4 wides already and we've only played 4 minutes. Puck out is taken, not a very good one from Michael O'Sullivan. He'll do better the next time. Sculfordy Garanunsi, dangerous ball in. Off the goalie's hurley, very near the end line, but it's gathered by one of the full back line in there and half cleared over to the far side for CBC. St. Paz come back in on them and keep up the pressure so that the clearance is under pressure, and St. Paz coming again. Is that ever a shocked again? I think it is. He's playing a great game so far. That's Kieran O'Connell, but this time they'll lose it, and away again the danger man, Henry Hussey for CBC, racing through. Both teams have a big man who's capable of going up the centre, and Henry is in, but that will not count. The whistle was gone, and clearly gone before he struck that one, so a free out for Sculfordry. But as I said, Henry looking dangerous at that end, and Oran looking dangerous at the other end. Two big tall boys. So, free out for Sculfordry. Lifts and strikes. That's Cormac MacDonald, a mighty ball down this swing, and they're racing out the same pass. Fresh air shot there, might have done better to gather it, and it should be a CBC ball, and indeed it is, and tidily cleared up towards the centre forward, wing forward position. Gathered again, almost, by Henry. Henry under pressure. Henry is back again. One or two or three smaller St. Pass players, and in the end it's one of them who half gets it out, but the pressure is on still, and there's a push in the back there, and the St. Patrick's player, the push in the back and the pull, he felt the weight of that one. There'll be a small pause, I think, while this player is looked after. Neelam Kinty Ketown, Ricky Niver, Jeremy Liv Ketown, and referee Michael Collins is calling for the St. Patrick's people to come in and take care of the injured player. Big sus Biog Agwin. I think that's Mr. Horgan there jogging across. He definitely didn't break any Irish speed records coming across that pitch there. Damien Horgan, former pupil in St. Pa's and now teacher there, of course, and hurling coach, among others, up in Sculfordry at Knockgardner. So he's still waiting. Tugamit Sospiogella. Agus if a shock, the man who's been playing great stuff, Kieran O'Connell, was the man who received the blow there, and he's been mopping up ball on the wing half-back line there for St. Paz and playing very well. He's limping a little bit, I hope he's okay. So, Puxair, the Sculfordry, Buelche, Cormac MacDonald down the wing, great ball to St. Paz at first to it, but that doesn't mean they'll gather it. CBC are in there as well, and they're getting the shoulders in, and it's tight down there right near the corner. CBC eventually clear it. Coming out, is that gathered nicely, man across, pulled or pucked in beautifully. Oh, that is one of the scores of the day. Deceived, I thought it was going to be a point, deceived the goalie and dropped into the goal. So St. Paz are back in the lead, but here comes Henry, and he gathers that ball and he takes it on the stick and he takes it past two defenders. He's looking in, he lays it across. Great work by young Buckley in the goal inside. The goalie for Sculfordry, that was danger there. The danger was half cleared, but not fully cleared, and obvious fouls there on the forward, and it will be a free in for CBC. Chance for them to narrow the gap if they don't go for the goal, equalise if they do and get it. Sculfordry, August CBC, Anakleha, Gudisha. Just over 8 minutes gone, 2-1, but a chance for CBC now, and this is Keelan Gainey who will take this one. Takes his time and looks towards the goal at the Blackrock end. He lifts, he strikes it low and hard, and it's stopped inside twice off the body of a defender. There's a big ruck of players around that ball, and eventually Sculfordry valiantly bring it away, but the danger's not cleared yet. Now St. Paz gather and try to get room to swing under pressure, and another free out on the same man again. That is Kieran O'Connell, who's playing great. Oran Tadjoa had gone back to help his defence there, and certainly helped. He got the ball away from the goal area, and now St. Paz with a chance to clear. Lifted, struck again. The striking by both teams, long and accurate. Out comes a forward, gathers it nicely but loses it. Looking to see who he might pass it to, but it's gathered by number 9. Nice sharp grip in the hurley off the left. Fresh air, he'll get a second chance off the right. No fresh air. In it goes towards the full forward line. Broken away by the defenders. Oran is going across, he's under pressure, and an obvious push in the back there. There was no great danger there, but the defender pushed in the back, and now a chance for Sculfordry. Kehokigan Counshaw, Ivra Hucht na Michael Finnegan. Michael hits it high. There it goes. And does he keep it straight? Yes, the white flag is up. Michael took his time, very careful taking that one. So Sculfordring now with a 4-point lead. Puck out taken. Better puck out this time. Way down past. But there's McDonald to gather. I'll get McDonald's and O'Donnell's mixed up, and it was O'Connell actually, but he's playing great, as I said, right from the start. Both teams have a couple of big men, but both teams then have small men who are good hurlers. And here's an in-between man for Sculfordring. Give it a Jack Courtney under pressure, but gets it out to wing chance for Sculfordring again now, making tracks towards goal. Bit of robbery there, and again a push in the back. The defender is trying to say it was a shoulder, but I think the referee Michael Collins got that one right, and it will be another free for Sculfordring and a chance to increase their lead. Michael Finnegan. Michael places the Schlitter. He took great care with the last one. He's a little bit quicker this time. He lifts, he strikes. That should be just inside the post. I had a great view of it here, and increases the Sculfordring lead. But while CBC have Henry Huzzy, and they'll try and get the ball to him down the far wing, it's to him again, but it's gathered by Sculfordring, and so far CBC giving away too many frees in this first half when they're in contention for the ball, and all you're doing is giving it back to the opposition. So Sculfordring say Guramahagut, free from the far side. Centre back to take this one. He takes a long run up to them, and he takes his time. Here he comes. That's Cormac MacDonald. He lifts it and he strikes it. Not the longest he's hit, but a good one all the same. Down towards centre forward. Chance to gather it for a moment. Not gathered. And the backs are there in numbers. Now there's a tussle for the ball right around the centre forward position. About 30 metres, 35 metres out from the goal. Sculfordring there in numbers. CBC there in numbers. Nobody able to rise it. Eventually St. Pa's do. No room. Nicely done. Into the full forward position. Is it cut out by a defender? Half cut out, but straight to St. Pa's player. He hits it under pressure. He's disgusted with himself, is Calvin Corcoran, but he puts it to the right and wide. Puck out is taken quickly. Good puck out. Almost gathered at the first go. Almost gathered at the second go. Gathered at the third go by Henry. Henry is fouled. Henry throws it down and goes in to be under it when it will be pucked in. Danger for Sculfordring. Though egg Sculfordring, cool of wine, egg CBC. August Buolta. Great ball. Is it accurate? Yes, it's accurate. That's a great score by CBC's Keelan Ganey. Had plenty to spare as he put that one over the bar to narrow the gap to 4 points. So, Sculfordring. Is it Robert Burke? I think it is. 'Tis indeed. Robert, off his right over to the far side. Breaks to a CBC player. He doesn't gather at the first go, and they're tussling for it there. Eventually CBC maybe have it here. No, they don't. It's on the ground. 5 or 6 players around it. CBC come away with it. St. Pa's a chance to clear. Not done for the moment. Second on the ground, well cleared out towards midfield and gathered on the far side, and off the right away up towards the wing forward position over there as Horan tries to gather. Defenders are there. St. Pa's have it, have they? They have, and the stick goes in and flicks it away. St. Pa's still with the ball put across the goal, all the way across the goal, and St. Pa's danger man Ibrahim Diag. Horan Tadjoa is the first to gather. He will take on the man, but he loses the Schlitter, and 2 defenders come in and mop it up and clear it out the field. Great hurling. 2 forwards, 1 back. The back gets there first, but he's now under pressure. There's help coming in as St. Pa's are fighting to keep it out. CBC are fighting to get the attack moving. Great stuff again by O'Connell. O'Connell under pressure is knocked to the ground, and like I say, everything that comes down that wing, he mostly mops it up. But he's been shipping some punishment so far. And the free will be from Cormac MacDonald. Cormac MacDonald and Kieran O'Connell and Michael Finnegan among the many good players on this St. Patrick's team. MacDonald, high and long, down past the wing forward position. Defender tries to gather, fails to gather in the first go. St. Patrick's have it, trying to make room. A little flick, that's a lovely ball. Danger, danger, danger. Well defended inside because it was a dangerous ball. But Sculfordring almost gather. At the second attempt, will they gather? No, they won't. Now Tosh Egg, then Egg into St. Pa's, but away comes CBC. But only for a little while. And now Huzzy tries to gather, fails to gather, but away comes the centre back. swoops it high and fairly long out towards his half-forward line. The half-forward should gain this one. St. Pa's defender gets back there, but now two CBC's players inside the St. Pa's defensive line. It's pucked across, it's still in the danger area, and eventually Sculford get a few people back, but they're still under big pressure. It's whipped on again. This should be a CBC ball and should be at least a point, but no, they lose it in the tackle and it goes away out over to the far side. CBC first to it again. Gaddon racing inside, and there's a pull on a jersey there, spotted by referee Michael Collins, and it will be a free for CBC and a chance Bader can just cool the vine argument either in the forna. Time check, 15 and a half minutes. 4.5 to go. Entertaining urban hurling one. Allianz Skeena Skull final here on this dry end of May day here in Park Irene. The free is taken. I see no signal. I saw no flag, so I'm assuming it went wide. But it wasn't signal wide. But anyway, it's not gone up on the scoreboard, so CBC 1-1, Sculfordrick 2-2. Score remains as was. And man taking the puck out, takes it for Sculfordrick. It lands it to one of his own players, nicely gathered at the first attempt. And again, the free is conceded, and Sculfordrick will have the resultant puck there. It's gathered, it's struck towards the wing forward position. Off the hurley it goes. The back is in with the shoulder, but the shoulder fails to connect, and Sculfordrick have it racing towards goal. Eventually CBC get people back and clear it out to the wing forward position, and St. Pa's not mucking about there, but CBC with a chance again, but the ball breaks across. Sculfordrick clear it away down towards our full forward line again. It goes back past two players. Sculfordrick have a few dangerous forwards in there, but CBC have a couple of very good defenders, and it's stalemate over there for the moment. But Sculfordrick have it low after goalie's hurley and into the goal. I think that was it Harry Brown? Dermel Levigown Tomalina. Yeah, I think it was Harry Brown. Finished that one to the net off his left. Not the strongest puck ever, but strong enough to increase the lead. So CBC need a score before half time. St. Patrick's say no. Here they come. Off the left, tidy hurling. Should be a back ball, but maybe not. No, Sculfordrick a reach. Chance to lift. Two defenders converge there, and St. Pat's lose it for the moment, but they get it back and open it up towards the far side. A feature of the game so far is a lot of St. Patrick's players have been quick to gather the ball when it's played to them. They've still done it. Nice hand pass back. Chance now racing towards goal. Looks up. Defender is there. Wow! What a goal after I thought he would take the point. Everybody thought he would take the point. That was finished to the net by Michael Finnegan, who's been playing well all day, and that will give St. Patrick's a huge boost now as the CBC followers here to my right are cheering on their team to try and hold back the St. Patrick's Avalanche. CBC definitely need a score before half time. Our early scores in the second half. Big swing in the last few minutes. Sculfordrick. Tajoa fails to gather. It drops onto the grass, and again there's a lot of players, a good few defenders there, but it's whipped on the ground. St. Patrick's mixing. They've pulled on the ball on the ground on several occasions and gathered it into the hand when it was more wise maybe to do that. Danger. Great save. Great save. I thought that was a danger for a moment. that could have ended up in the net, but Michael O'Sullivan kept his eye on it and put it out for the expense of a 65. K Hokage shot. If a Shea Hokage, Cormac MacDonald has been he gives it across, and the referee talking to the Sculfordrick players. It's lifted, it's struck, and it's high and it's long, but it goes to the left and wide. Michael Finnegan just slightly off the mark there, and he now races across to Mark Henry Huzzy, the danger man for CBC. And the puck out about to come as we come towards the end of a very entertaining first half. Puck out is taken short. Lovely puck out, gathered nicely and cleared away down to the wing forward position. Sculfordrick just brush it away along the ground, but not very far. CBC are an unseerish. St. Paz back racing out, gathering under pressure, should have room to swing, has room to swing, drives it up the wing here in front of us, and out comes the CBC defender, but now he's under pressure, he's putting the head down, he kind of got away with that there maybe. Oh wow, first time pull again there by one of the Sculfardrick boys, clears it out to midfield, should be a CBC ball. Under pressure, loses it, lifts it a second time, making room to swing, blocked down by Sculfardrick. Now Sculfardrick should get the resultant broken ball, and they do indeed. Great blocking there by Sculfardrick, great defending, but here comes Sculfardrick again. Nice ball in, danger, goalie again, just did enough to put it out for a 65 as the St. Paz forward was racing in, the danger was there. So 65 for Sculfardrick. This will probably be we had a couple of injuries, I suppose. We'll see how much time referee Michael Collins adds on. So is this Michael Finnegan again? I think it is. He twirls the hurley, he lifts, and he strikes. Is the radar on this time? It breaks inside, right in front of the goal. Still there, in front of the goal still, and well defended and coming out with it. CBC clearing their lines well. The clearance, however, is half blocked down. It should break to a St. Paz player, racing towards goal. No room to swing under. Off he turns back onto his left. That doesn't look accurate, but the pressure was on there, and the sliotar goes to the left and wide. So, a Cahara 3 ex Sculfardrick, a hen ex CBC. The puck out is not the longest one ever, but might work out. No, St. Paz gather off the left. That's nice hurling. Is it accurate hurling? No, again, almost the same spot to the left and wide. I mean, they gridum la home. Brescia immer to Guninish. Here comes Sculfardrick, Risha and Unsee. And in spite of the best efforts of CBC, the ball is pucked in to the danger zone. Oren gathers, turns away, puts it on the hurley and is trying to make tracks towards goal. He loses it, but he gathers again. Will he hand pass? He tries to hand pass, but there's no room for him to hand pass. He loses it in contact, and CBC are coming out with him. A foul committed by St. Patrick's forward, free out for CBC. Referee is looking at his watch. There in the maid make another Aguininish. The puck or the free out is taken, it's long, it's high, there'll be one more chance for CBC. This is a very important one for them. Henry is under it, he feels to gather now, he's surrounded, he's strong, he still have a chance, but St. Paz come away with it. Augustin Adok, Shetigan Retor, Tarlahamukin. St. Patrick's 4-3, CBC 1-1. Second half about to commence. Urban hurling 1, Sculfardrick with a good lead from the first half. 20 minutes now to see whether CBC can run back into this game. They were doing very well for a good while in the first half, but then St. Paz pulled away, but it's not over yet. Ball to Gadas, she's from Tavlina. He is St. Patrick's with the first attack of the second half. Nice one in toward the full forward. He comes out and almost gathers at the first attempt, but nicely marked for the second attempt and shouldered off the ball, and CBC with a chance to clear it over on the far side now, and they do that for the moment anyway. Out towards midfield, out under us here. Oh, lovely bit of work by the St. Patrick's defender there, Sinead Verakuig, James Nolan. That was tasty work as he got in and just flicked the ball away as the CBC player was rising it. Now it's near the stand here under us, but it's the St. Paz attack. Referee Michael Collins had blown the whistle, and he will throw the ball in between a player from either side. So CBC, like I said, looking for an early score to get them back into the game. They should be able to rise this one. They have it, they're coming away with it. and that trip there I think was accidental, but it was still a trip, and rightly so. Referee Michael Collins awarding the free to CBC. Number 6 for them, Keelan Gainey, played well in the first half, drives it off his right, mighty long ball down towards the other goal, off the fingers of a forward, off the fingers of a defender. It's still in there. The defenders again, as they did in the first half a few times, coming away with CBC, the danger man with it, racing towards goal, and he was fouled fairly obviously there. I'm guessing that they might even go for a goal off this. Keelan Gainey is taking his time, wise man. Don't rush it. Keelan looks towards goal. I think he'll go for another crossbar. Bader Knockvillan Cartagon. As I said, he's taking his time. Referee giving instructions to both sets of players. Now Keelan can take it. He lifts, he strikes it low, and it creeps in off a hurley. It bobbled in and it narrows the gap. Game on. Sculford with a quick puck out down the far side. 3 CBC players, 1 St. Patrick's. So St. Patrick's is first to the slitter. He takes it away and races away from them down the far side. Off his left, good ball in, but maybe wide. Will it be kept in play? Almost kept in play. No, now it's signal wide. So, puck out for CBC. For Michael O'Sullivan. And a substitution on the Sculfordrig team there. I think number 7, who played very well in the first half, Kieran O'Connell, has gone off. Maybe it's because of that knock he took, but he's been playing a great game. Neil Kintick Hanning is talking odd, but on goes the game. The puck out is taken, gathered out of the sky. CBC are coming roaring back. Here they're coming again. Fantastic defending there by Sculfordrig. I was just about to call it that the CBC man would be reining it in on the goal. Now he does. Nice sideline cut. Sculfordrig come across. Under pressure, sticks across him, but he clears it out. This should be a defender's ball, but breaks off his hurley. But number 7, Harry Trench is first to it. Will he gather it? He doesn't gather it at the first attempt. He gathers it at the second, trying to make room. Not the longest puck ever, but it will work out. There's the other man who's playing his heart out. Iverachet, dangerous ball right in front of the goal. Still in front of the goal. Sculfordrig defending. CBC attacking. It's still there. And a chance now for them, and that one goes to the right and wide. Hit snapshot to the right and wide. CBC pressing the advantage now. They have 2 goals and a point. St. Patrick's have 4 goals and 3. We've played just 4 minutes of the second half. The puck out to the far side, not the most accurate ever, but it might still work out for Sculfordrig. It does now if they can get the puck in. Nice one up the wing, but a defender coming out. The defender is Keelan Gainey. Keelan under pressure. Loses it onto the ground, and they're around the sliotar over there. Second chance for CBC to clear their lines off the left. Just past midfield. Oh, a very, very heavy challenge there by a CBC player. Wiped out the St. Pa's boy, but he's got up. He's okay. He's not hurt. Agus puck sér bheith ann, the Sculfordrig Nafa. Referee saying, come on with it. As a bit of consultation, I think it was Mr. O'Man. He came in there to deliver a secret message. The free is taken, it's dropping down towards the corner forward position. Backs fall all the way, and the backs clearing it up past midfield, almost gathered out of the sky. Not quite. Hip to hip and shoulder to shoulder over there, but a foul committed by the CBC player eventually. Sorry, by a St. Patrick's player eventually, Goblet scale, and it will be a puck sayer over on the far side. Christians have definitely come back into this game at the start of the first half. So, I think there's Keelan Gainey over there, Milam Kinte. I think so. Lifts and strikes. Lovely action. Wow, that is fantastic pucking of a ball for primary school pupils. So that narrows the gap. The puck out is at Leo Hurley. Neelam Kint, I can't see his number anyway. The puck out is taken. Most important thing goes past midfield, away down the far wing. And CBC first to the ball on a lot of occasions now, funnily enough. St. Patrick's are now the ones who are guilty of a few chopped down fouls, and CBC with their good free takers will land this up in the danger zone. It's driven long and high, and there it goes. Like I said, batted away well by the St. Pa's defence, and across comes Tajoa under pressure, but he's keeping it on the ground. He's under pressure again, but Sculfordrick gather, and off the left, nice bit of blocking there, but still Sculfordrick almost get it at the second attempt. He gets it at the third attempt, turns away from the block. Nice strike in, but again this one looks like it's going wide. So St. Patrick's, I don't know if they had a shot on target yet in the second half, and Michael O'Sullivan will take the puck out. It's taken. Goes past midfield, gathered by St. Pa's defence, under pressure. Players come in to tackle. Nice pass down to midfield, over on the far side. Wood fails to hold on to it now. The pressure is on. Nice ball down the wing again. Gives the wing forward a chance to run out and gather. He does just that. And the lovely little swerve away from defenders there. He kicks it in towards the corner forward position. Should be a backs ball. Backs ball it is. Trip on the back as he was coming out. Free out for CBC. And again, St. Pa's bringing on another forward, another player. I think it's Tridiag, done a Cleary Bader, Ata Takishgak. CBC, the danger man now. We haven't seen him in a while. Will he make one of those big bursts? But this time he takes on maybe too many players, and he's well stopped by the stout defending of Sculfordrick. The ball breaks inside, going towards the line. This will stay in play. Kept in play, defender in there under pressure. St. Patrick's tall forward in there as well, trying to get it away from him. Does just that, puts it across towards the goalie. Goalie keeps his eye on it, but as St. Pa's our forward is in there, and it's off. Is it off a defender or off a forward? Again, I didn't see the signal. The ball is coming out, so must be gone out for a 65, and a chance for Sculfordrick now maybe. Skehoki can count Shaw as the referee Michael Collins shows him where it's to be taken from. And I think it's James Nolan, Neelam Kintar, it could be Michael Finnegan. He's been taking them all day. It's lifted, it's struck high, looks good. Is it good? No, just wide. So, puck out. Micheál O'Sullivan. He jigs out, he looks out, where will I put this? There's a man free on the far side, he doesn't spot him. He puts it out under us here, up go the sticks, down comes the sliotar. St. Pa's win it. Funny, in the last couple of minutes, they've come back into the game again, and now they're making tracks for a goal. Low ball in half, blocked inside, it's still in the danger zone. As far as CBC are concerned, St. Pa's gather under pressure, and off the left, dangerous ball. Goalie whips on it, not the best clearance ever. Sculfordrick still with a chance off the left, and over the bar. Nice score. I think that was Isaac Kramer, Neelam Kintia that gathered that and put it over the bar, but St. Pa's 4-4, CBC a do. Puck out again in a hurry now. CBC as we're halfway almost through the second half, but Sculfordrick errands Unsi Arish. Something woke them up in the last minute or so. Oh wow! Is that a point? Up goes the white flag. Both teams have scored some wonderful scores here today. That was a fantastic score from out of the wing and over the bar off the left. Puck out is taken fast, as I said. CBC in a hurry now. Whipped on along the ground by Sculfordrick. Gathered beautifully by 10. 10 is blocked down. Will he get a second bite? No, he won't. Because that great defender there for Keelan Gainey for CBC, and now the danger man. Whipped away by Sculfordrick's defence, who are playing great stuff, and a bit of pulling and dragging there by the CBC player right beside the referee. Not allowed. Relieving free out for Sculfordrick. Have they weathered the storm? Ivrashe Stola Matansa, Cormac MacDonald, one of the many good players. Both teams have played great hurling in this final. MacDonald runs up, lifts it, strikes it neatly right down the middle. It's batted away. but it looks like maybe a Sculfordrick player will get there first. No, a defender gets there first and gathers, but he's being policed over there by two Sculfordrick players, and one of them now with a chance to pick the sliotar over near the corner forward position, and eventually St. Paz do come away with it neatly after right. Nice balling for the forwards. Chance to gather failed at the first attempt. Now there are two defenders there, so Sculfordrick have it eventually. Crack! Ooh, a rasper, but across the goal and wide. Puckamacarish to Micheál O'Sullivan. Michael O'Sullivan will be in a hurry now when this ball is thrown out to him. We have 11 minutes, only 9 left. So, and St. Paz still in the lead. Here comes the puck out, straight down the middle. Up they go, St. Paz break it. It breaks favourably for themselves even. Agus Seacuin Rishi dar annunci. Iver a Tridiag Sculfordrick. Billy Iver a Tridiag Donna Cleary puts it across, but two defenders fail to gather it first attempt. Gathers it on the second attempt, but under pressure. Good lockdown. Sculfordrick now keeping it down there in the danger zone. Hand pass back out. Neat off the left again. That's tasty hurling. The hand pass was beautiful. Out to Isaac Kramer, and I think that's Isaac's second point in a row off his left. Neat, tidy hurling. 4-6 to 2-2. The puck out. Michael O'Sullivan looks out the field. Again, he goes more or less straight down the middle as CBC player is on it, gathers it, but loses it in contact, and Sculfordrick now the chance to bring it away, and they do just that down to the wing forward position in front of us here. St. Paz have retreated, tips it away to give himself the chance of the pick-up. Great little block there by the CBC's number 4, Thomas Kelly, to stop the attack, but St. Paz are sticky, they keep at it, they keep coming. Seacuin Rishi dar annunci, and number 10 for Sculfordrick, first to this one, gets it, drops the shoulder, goes away, and is fouled as he was going. So puck here the Sculfordrick in Isha Gusarish, Iver hooked. Michael Finnegan will take this one. Michael Finnegan takes his time over his freeze, he lifts it, he strikes it, not very high but accurate as can be, and white flag is waving again. Con Bratak Barn or Luaska, agus a nish Gerhin. The Megan come like Dulgary Knut Gardenair. So, Michael O'Sullivan with the puck out. Hold on a second, the referee is holding it up. I think CBC are bringing on a substitute here. They are indeed. Iver a Shaktiag for them. Rian Scannell is going off. I can't see the number of the sub. I'll tell you who it is in a minute if I can see it. And fair play to both teams for this entertaining final. The puck out is taken. It breaks off the hurley of Oren, puts it on the spoon, on the stick, loses it, gathers it, half gathers it again. He's being tackled, but he whips it across dangerously. But a defender should have this, and a defender indeed has it. But Sculfordrick, as they have been doing, take it off a minute back into the attack for Sculfordrick again as CBC try to clear it, and now there's a stalemate down there, 5 or 6 players around the sliotar, nobody can gather it. Eventually a defender first to it, and then St. Paz come back and half gather it, whipped in low, and the goalie dives full length. Fair play, Michael O'Sullivan, and he'll be happy to see that one trickle out wide on the right hand side as we look at it. Michael O'Sullivan Arish, Lesham Buckamak, asking his players outfield to make a run or whatever, but at this stage it has the look of game over unless a miracle for CBC. Dangerous ball in, oh, it bounced awkwardly, the goalie flicked it out, and he's been playing well. There are 4 goals gone in, but they were good goals, and Michael O'Sullivan has made some fantastic saves today for his team. Ardarby here. So, a 65 for Sculfordrick. Michael Finnegan, I presume, the very man, and he does that little twirl of the hurley thing, and he lifts it high on the ball. He strikes it high and strikes it supremely accurately over the bar. Great hurling. Both teams, the free taking from both teams today has been fantastic. Michael Arish, O'Sullivan that is. Michael Finnegan scored a point. Michael O'Sullivan took the puck out, and here comes surely a foul there by Tajua on Harry. or Henry, Gobmalishkale, Henry Huzzy, and 'twill be a free for CBC. Keelan Gainey will take it. He hits good frees also. He's looking towards goal. He lifts, he strikes. That's a very accurate ball. Goes off the hurleys inside, right in front of the goal, belted in, and off a defender. How did they keep that one out? But they did. It will be another 65, and I suppose Mike Keelan will have a second goal. So it is indeed Keelan again. Played very well. Cleared some great ball. Had a great battle with St. Patrick's number 11. Keelan looks towards goal, strikes it. Low trajectory, but just to the left and wide. Just to the left and wide. So, the puck out for Sculfordry. Hooked out down the far side. 2 CBC players should be there ball, but St. Paz wing forward comes out very fast and at least makes it a contest for possession, but CBC bringing it away. Keelan very near the line. I think Keelan took it over the line over on the far side. Agus puck slasa they go on the Sculfordry. And now CBC bringing on a load of subs. I think they're just giving fellas a run out in Páirc Uí Rinn in a final, which is a lovely thing to do. Sciana Skull le Mulla Gahard. Sciana Skull is one of the greatest things I've been involved with over the years. I love the fact that schools bring a lot of pupils and teachers and parents down here, and young lads get a chance to play here in Páirc Uí Rinn or down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh if their team gets to the final. St. Paz, Ernouncy, dangerous ball in, bouncing in front of the goalie, cool as a cucumber. Great goalkeeping once more from Michael O'Sullivan, and now CBC should be able to clear it. And here comes Keelan. Keelan under pressure, half locked down. Should be a St. Paz ball unless Keelan can get there first. He's still fighting for all his worth. The ball in towards the full forward line is dangerous. Half gathered inside will break in favour of St. Paz. Ivradoyev, always accurate, and accurate again. One of the most accurate forwards we've seen today. Isaac Kramer. Beautiful stuff. So, we're hitting towards 18 minutes, just 2 to go, and St. Paz now bringing on a substitute from the far side, racing in. Niliscum on, the man who just scored a point, will be delighted to give one of his buddies a run out in the final. Ardar, Isaac Kramer. So, Michael O'Sullivan again. Michael is looking out, we're ready to go. And it's pucked the far side out to midfield, breaking out off a hurley towards the far sideline, and 2 big men tussling there. It's towed away along the ground, not very far, and a foul committed over there, and it will be a free for Sculfordry to go way over near the far stand. Michael Finnegan, I presume. He's miles away from me. I'd need a telescope or something to tell you who's really there. But anyway, and my eyesight is fading now, like at my age. So, the free for Sculfordry. Ardaha, August Buelta go hard, dropping in, defenders are there. They break it away. Will they clear it out? Yes, they will, I think. And indeed they do, out towards midfield, right into the middle, in there. So that's top-notch hurling there, the way that player, Ivradoyev for Sculfordry, Robert Buck, came out to get that one. Goalie does brilliantly inside there again. How many times today has he saved his team? He's been fantastic. But the danger isn't over yet for CBC. The ball is right in front of the goal, and it's stripped on in by Harry Brown. And Harry Brown finishes it to the back of the net. So Neil Doughter Behanish at the Meccan Bua at Sculfordry, because we wait for yet another substitution in the final minute of the game. And a substitute from each side coming on. Fair play to the teachers for doing it. It's a nice thing to do when the outcome has been decided. Ah, lovely hurling there. Lovely hurling by Keelan. He's played a fantastic game for CBC. Will they get a consolation score? Indeed, what a score! Great hurling here today. Great hurling. The puck out is taken and St. Pass have it, racing down the far side off the left down the wing in towards the full forward position, batted away by CBC, but Sculfordring got an unsee knocked. Pull whip the clash of the ash there. You can hear the noise of it up here, and here comes Oran. Oran gathers, looks towards goal, makes track towards goal, puts the ball on the sliotar, loses it. He's done that a lot today, but he's big and strong and able to get a second bite at the cherry, and Sculfordring finished it to the back. In a way now, it's a pity about those last goals, because there's no way CBC deserved to be beaten by that much. Great first half here today, but St. Pass hit a purple patch where they scored about 3 scores in about 2 minutes, and from then on it looked like they were going to be the winner. Foul committed down here under us. With time ticking away, and maybe this is a chance. Referee looks at his watch, and yet another one for Keelan Gainey. Keelan looking towards goal. Keelan strikes it high. It looks good from here, and it drops over the bar yet again. Puck out is taken. The final whistle is blown. Well done, both teams. Well done, CBC. You played some great hurling, but there's no doubt Sculfordring were the better team, and they scored a mighty score of 6-9 and played some fantastic hurling on a Clehecanish strong foil.
Casey ka. Kenny lang.
And here,
One, two, three, big cheer.
three more to today.
Doon na ba?